Hello students, today we will learn the concept of resonance is used to explain the structure of some molecules or ions. So in the case of O3, CO3 2 minus and CO2, we know how to draw the Lewis structure. So a single Lewis structure will not explain all the properties. So in such cases, we can use the term resonance. So resonance can be used to explain, the concept of resonance can be used to explain the structure of some molecules or ions in order to explain the different properties. So all the properties will not be explained by a single Lewis structure in some cases. So in that case, we can use the concept of resonance. In the case of O3, we know how to draw the Lewis structure. So in the case of O3, there are 18 valence electrons. So we can draw the Lewis structure like this. So we have distributed all the valence electrons like this, and in order to attain octet configuration or octet for all the atoms, we will shift one pair of electrons as a multiple bond. So we can draw a structure like this, and here we will get a double bond and a single bond. So in this case, in the case of ozone, we are actually drawing the Lewis structure like this. So this is the Lewis structure of ozone. So here we have distributed all the 18 electrons, 18 valence electrons, and we have made all the atoms attaining octet configuration. So here there is a double bond and there is a single bond. So this single structure, this is actually the Lewis structure of ozone molecule, but this single structure will not explain the properties, some properties of that molecule. So in that case, we can use the concept of resonance. So for that, we can think that if we are shifting this electrons towards here, we will get another structure like this, and in that case, here we will get a double bond and here there is a single bond. So here there is no change of electrons. Here we have shifted one pair of electrons as double bond, and these electrons are the same. So here also, this is also a Lewis structure. So this is another Lewis structure. So this is also all the atoms in this case also, they are attaining octet configuration. So this is also a Lewis structure and this is another Lewis structure. So these two structures are possible for the same molecule. So two structures are possible, but we have arranged the electrons in a different way. So the position of atoms are the same, but the arrangement of electrons are different in this case. So we got two structures, and these two structures are actually called canonical structures. Canonical structures or contributing structures. Canonical structures or contributing structures. So these are actually called resonance structures, and we can draw a double-headed arrow in between these two. So in the case of ozone, we can draw two structures, so 1 and 2. So structure 1 and structure 2, these two are actually the resonance structures, where we can see the electrons, the arrangement of electrons are different in these two cases, but actually they are the Lewis structures of ozone molecule. So these are actually canonical structures, and we can draw another structure that is equivalent to this ozone, that is actually the resonance hybrid. So in that resonance hybrid, we can draw a dotted line like this. That means this double bond is actually not permanent. The double bond is not permanent, or that electrons are the position of that electrons are not permanent. So we can draw this structure. So actually this structure is called the resonance hybrid. So the resonance hybrid of these two canonical structures. So these are not the actual structures. So the actual structure of ozone molecule is not like this. 1 and 2 are not the actual structures, but the actual structure is the resonance hybrid of these two structures. So we can say that the experimental determination of oxygen-oxygen bond length, oxygen bond length, oxygen bond length is experimentally determined as 128 picometer. Actually, the oxygen bond length has been determined as 128 picometer. So if we are drawing this structure, this oxygen double bond, this oxygen double bond has 121 picometer actually, or oxygen single bond is having 148 picometer. So if there is a double bond and a single bond between oxygen and oxygen, or between oxygen atoms, so the bond length will be 121 picometer and 148 picometer. That means there is a difference in the bond length. But actually we can observe that, or experimentally determined value for the bond length between oxygen and oxygen, or oxygen bond length is actually between 121 and 148 picometer. That is, it is 128 picometer. That means it is neither double or single bond. So it is neither double bond or single bond. It is in between a double bond and a single bond. So we can say that these two are the resonance structures, or these two structures are not real structures. The real structure is actually the resonance hybrid of those two canonical structures. So in the case of O3, we can draw two resonance structures and a resonance hybrid. So this observation, or the bond length parameter, can be explained on the basis of resonance. So that is why we are saying that one single structure will not explain some properties of that molecule. So in the case of ozone, the bond length parameter, the parameter measurement, or the bond length measurement is different. The actual bond length measurement is different from the bond length we are expecting from the Lewis structure. So the single Lewis structure will not explain that observation. So that observation, that oxygen bond length measurement, that observation can be described on the basis of resonance. So the concept of resonance can be used to explain the structure of ozone molecule. So that is about ozone molecule. Now let us consider the next ion, that is CO3 2 minus. So in the case of CO3 2 minus, it is an anion. So first of all, we will draw the Lewis structure. So CO3 2 minus, it is having 4 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2. So 2 electrons need to be added. So it is 24 valence electrons. So in the case of CO3 2 minus, there are 24 valence electrons. We can draw the Lewis structure of carbonate ion like this. So here I have distributed all the 24 valence electrons, and for attaining octet for all the atoms. So here carbon atom is not attaining octet. For that I have shifted one pair of electrons towards here. So if I have shifted one pair of electrons from here, we will get a double bond here, and this carbon will attain an octet configuration. And another possibility is that if we are shifting this electrons towards here, in that case also here we will get a double bond, and we will get the we will get another Lewis structure. So if we are shifting this electrons towards here, here also we will get a double bond, and we can draw another Lewis structure. So we can draw 3 carbonate ion. So if we are shifting electrons from here, it is a double bond. So here there is a double bond, and all other electrons are the same. So this is actually a Lewis structure. This is one structure. So if I am shifting this electrons towards here, we can draw another structure. So at that time I will get a double bond here. So this is the second structure, and we can draw one more structure if we are shifting this electrons towards here. Here we will get a double bond. So all these structures, these 3 structures are actually Lewis structures. These are 3 structures. So these 3 structures can be called canonical structures or contributing structures. So the actual structure, these are canonical structures. The actual structure is the resonance hybrid of these 3 structures. So one single structure or a single structure will not explain the properties of carbonate ion. So like O3, this CO bond length. So the CO bond length, carbon oxygen bond length, the carbon oxygen bond length are equivalent. So it is experimentally determined. So if carbon oxygen bond length is equivalent, we can say that there is a chance of resonance. If there is no resonance, we cannot explain carbon oxygen bond lengths are the same. In some case there is a double bond here, in some other case there is a double bond, in this case there is a double bond, and other 2 single bonds are there. But actually all the carbon oxygen bond lengths are equivalent. So that observation can be explained on the basis of these resonance structures. So these are 3 resonance structures or 3 canonical structures. In the case of carbonate ion, we can draw 3 resonance structures or canonical structures. These are not real. These are not the real structure. The real structure is the resonance hybrid of these 3 structures. So this is the explanation about CO3 2-. Now let us consider another molecule, that is CO2, carbon dioxide. So in the case of carbon dioxide, we can draw the resonance structures also. So carbon dioxide, first of all we can draw the Lewis structure. There are 4 plus 6 plus 6, 16 valence electrons are there. So we can draw the resonance structures or the Lewis structures like this. So I have distributed all the 16 valence electrons here. If I am shifting this electrons towards here and this electrons towards here, so if I have shifted these 2 pairs of electrons, I will get one Lewis structure. Here there is a double bond, here also there is a double bond, and the remaining pairs of electrons are like this. So this is one structure. So this is a Lewis structure. Here all the atoms are attaining octet configuration. So in this case I have shifted 2 pairs of electrons to make multiple bonds. In some other case we can shifting these two pairs of electrons towards here. So in that case we can draw, there is a triple bond, that means two pairs can be shifted towards here, and here there is only one pair, and here the electrons are the same. So this is also another structure. This structure is also possible. So here there is a triple bond and a single bond. Here two double bonds are there. So this is also a Lewis structure, and here also all the atoms are attaining octet configuration. So another possibility is if we are shifting these two pairs towards here. So if we are shifting these two pairs towards here, we will get one more structure, that is, here there is a single bond and here there is a triple bond. So this is the third structure. So experimentally determined value for the bond length of carbon oxygen bond length is actually equivalent, or the same or similar bond length will be determined experimentally. But if we are drawing a single structure, we cannot explain that property of carbon dioxide molecule. So in this case there are two double bonds. In this case one double bond and a triple bond. Here also the position of the triple bond and single bond has been changed, and here there is a triple bond and here there is a single bond. So these three structures are possible, and these three structures are also called canonical structures or resonance structures. Canonical structures, these are canonical structures. Three canonical structures are possible here, and the real structure is the resonance hybrid of these three structures. So the real structure is not 1, 2 or 3. So these three structures are actually imaginary structures, or we can say they are canonical structures. So the actual structure is the resonance hybrid of these three structures. So the experimentally determined value of carbon-oxygen bond length, that can be explained only on the basis of resonance. So carbon-oxygen bond length of carbon dioxide molecule is actually equivalent. So if we are drawing any of these structures, we will not explain that property. So we can explain that property only by considering the concept of resonance. So these three are the resonance structures, and these structures will explain the properties of carbon dioxide molecule. So this is about carbon dioxide molecule.